What's up, guys? It's David coming at you from Organic Priced Books with a first look at an exciting, highly anticipated omnibus from Marvel. We are looking at Jason Aaron's Thor Volume 2. That's right, getting struck by lightning, because this story is amazing. We are pretty excited for this one. A lot of people have been waiting for this one. I remember when the first Thor by Jason Aaron came out, and if you remember the 3 different covers, they were selling out quick. And now we have Volume 2, and you know what? It's even bigger, guys. Let me show that to you real quick. Let me grab my Jason Aaron Thor Volume 1 right here. This is JP's, as you can see, all his little versions of what he saw. So as you can see, let me put it down here so you can notice. So this is, let me switch it. So this is Volume 1 right here. Volume 2 is even thicker. What? This is a huge, huge book. It's a big boy. So let me show that to you real quick. So this is the standard. Here's the front. Spine. And the back. Very cool. And let's go ahead and show you the DM. This is the DM. Front. Spine. And the back. All right. My pick, guys, for this one, I'm going to go with the standard. It looks really nice. I like the border of it on the front and the bottom. If this is also the standard for the original one, the first one. So if you had the first one, this would actually go really well with it. Like the Dotterman cover from the first one would just kind of line up with it, and it would look really cool. So that's my pick. I'm going to pick the standard versus the DM for this omnibus. And like I said, this thing is massive, guys. It's huge. How big is it? Let's take a look. What's been another one recently that we got that was big? Let's see. Now, War of the Realms, I think, or King in Black is considered, I think War of the Realms is probably their thickest omnibus from Marvel. And it's a little bit shorter than that. Look, so I have, just so you can see, War of the Realms. It's almost there. Yeah, it's a little bit, it's just a tiny bit, maybe, I don't know, 50 pages, I don't know. But it's a huge book. This one concludes Jason Aaron's run of Thor, so no wonder they probably pulled out all the stops so that it can get everything included in here. So let me show you underneath. This is a nice, cool little spread of like them flying with the Thor logo in the front or on the spine. I like that. Very cool. Nice. So let's go ahead and crack this one open and see how you like it. Let's take a look at Thor by Jason Aaron Volume 2. Let's break it open with the hammer. Looks great. All right, and then here we go. All this, the basically issues that are in this omnibus, which is quite a bit. I'm gonna leave it in here so you can see it. Here as well, some more. Very cool. Now the issue covers are in between the pages, so they're not at the very back, so very cool. And basically this kind of tells you about the War of the Realms that's been going on during this run. So there's a lot of different stories or main events that happened during Jason Aaron's Thor Volume 1 and 2. I believe War of the Realms, Secret Wars is also kind of part of that, because I know Jane Foster's in that as well. Jane Foster is actually part of the original Sin, where Thor loses his hammer and she takes over. So I know that's also part of the whole storyline when that's going on. So you're going to see a lot of different events happening kind of like in the background. I know Thor's a major character for a lot of them, but in the background they happen, and then like the story continues here. Let's see, you got the movie Thor, different ones. So you definitely see a lot of intersecting storylines going through here. Let me tell you a little bit more about this. If I can just get this. There we go. Thor, Jason Aaron brings the thunder. One of the most exciting writers in comics concludes his acclaimed run, continuing his thrilling collaboration with Russell Dauterman, renewing acquaintances with Esad Ribic, and striking up new partnerships with Olivier Coipel, Mike Del Mundo, and a veritable artistic pantheon. The end is nigh for Jane Foster, the mighty Thor, but before she lays down the hammer, she will join the League of Realms, lead Asgard against the Shire, and face the war Thor's wrath. When final judgment arrives in the form of the monstrous Mangog, will Jane make the ultimate sacrifice? As realms fall one by one before Malekith and his deadly allies, can the Odinson prove himself worthy once more? Will there ever be a Mjolnir left for him to lift? The escalating conflict spreads from hell to heaven alike. But soon Midgard is the last world standing, and the Avengers and more of Earth heroes must enlist alongside Thor in the War of the Realms. The conflict's seismic effects will be felt in the present by Loki and in centuries past by young Thor. But when the fighting is over, what will be left for the remaining Asgardians and their champion? Far in the future, with the universe in its death throes, a seismic battle begins that has been foretold for centuries. King Thor versus Loki, wielder of all black, the Necro Sword. Very cool. So, of course, Loki plays a major part in a lot of Thor's stories, and little brothers, they're always a pain in the butt. Listen, I know, my brother, can't stand that guy. Just kidding. So we're gonna get to see, War Thor and Odin and all that stuff, the War of the Realms, stuff like that, which is really cool. We're gonna see all of that intersect, and then the what happens to Jane Foster, which is really cool. So if you have been following the stories of Thor, or you've been waiting for Jason Aaron's Thor, now's a great time to get Volume 1 if you haven't, and kind of see like the end of that. You can also do Volume 2, get Volume 2 and see how that concludes. Man, the Juggernaut. You're going to see a lot of different characters come in, different artists, take the helm for the stories. But yeah, I think Thor is one of those characters that I really enjoy reading some of his stories, how he goes, cosmic to just, very street level Avenger-style stories fighting on Earth. He's just everywhere. His fingers are he has his fingers in every pie. I wonder how his level of strength is near the end, like where he's War Thor. How strong he is. Let's see if there's any extras included in this one. Like I said, the artwork on this is great. Man, this is a massive tome. I'm gonna say, it's huge. It really is. Are these just wow? So look. So from here, this is all extras. That's a big chunk of change. Look, that's all extras. So you're gonna get a lot of different covers, as you see here. You get a bunch of them. I'm really glad they included all of these. Listen, why not? Go out with a bang for Jason Aaron's Thor. Include all of the covers for the different issues that were on there. Very cool. Alex Ross's covers. Oh, my boy! Esad Ribic has some really good covers as well. Archum, nice. You're going to see a bunch of different artists take on Thor, and the covers. I think the covers are probably the most fun to me, just because they can draw like parts like of the story that's going on without like giving too much away, like and make it fun, they can take the time to really go all out in the artwork, since it's not going to be on one of the panels. It's just going to be added to. This one's really cool. Ooh, very colorful. This is like the Disney one. Look, like Disney character versions of them, done in 3D. See, Daredevil, Spider-Man, Malekith, whatever you want to call him. Dude, this is a ton of covers. I don't think I've seen this many covers in a long time. Wow. These are probably the intersecting covers that make one big page. Yeah, like that. Look, see? The world tree. Whoa. Ugh. Body horror right there. Okay, some of the character sketches. Very cool. Size comparison. Nice. I like that. More character studies on these characters, or on the different, you know, how they're supposed to be drawn, all that. Very cool. Some of the black and whites. More covers, or just like the rough draft cover sketches. There we go. There you go. And then some afterwards. All right. Yeah, this is a massive tome, guys. Going out with a bang for Jason Aaron's Mighty Thor, or Thor Volume 2. Let me know which cover you're going to get. Like I said, the standard or the DM. To me, the DM is probably... I don't know. I like I said, I think I like the standard the best, just because it just looks nice. But let me know which one you're going to get, and I will see you guys in the next one.